I think Chloe is here. Could it be? Could it be Chloe? Oh, it is her. Hi, Chloe.
Hi. Well, that was someday.
It was. I honestly, guys, I just Keen, Chloe, you guys have made my Saturday. I do have to say, I didn't know what to expect. I was a little bit nervous last night and this morning, but I've had such a great time. I've had so much fun. I just honestly feel like all the speakers are my friends, and that I was just speaking to a couple of friends on Zoom. All I needed was a glass of wine.
Well, you should have had one. After lunchtime, it's 5 o'clock anywhere.
I was afraid
we'll cut that out of the recording. Well, I don't know where Kane is. I bet he's off deciding some big news.
Some big news. I was going to ask you, how have you found today? Because obviously it's virtual. So how have you found running the event today? And, did it meet your expectations?
Do you know what? I actually think it exceeded them. So when we sat down in September, we were all, online, going to be so easy. We're not going to have a problem at all. In person, you've got to do food, you've got to book a venue, you've got to do all these other things. It has been so much more effort to do online. And we thought it was going to be fine. But today has honestly been fabulous. And I've been blown away by the positive feedback. I've had my wee cry already. I'm not going to cry again.
Not today, no.
No, not today.
I do have to say, you guys have encouraged me to be more of an active Twitter user. So my Twitter has been blowing up all day. Guys, I think the last time I tweeted was sometime in 2020, January, a year ago, but before the pandemic even happened. So I'm really happy about that. There's a bit of action there in the chat. It seems as if Keane's internet might be kind of not working, and everybody's calling for you in the chat, asking you to get in. Fiona Keller is drop your Twitters. Yes, guys, do drop your Twitter handles in the chat. We will follow you as well. Follow us as well. You've got Color Me CK, you've got SISTEM _conf as well. And then I don't know everybody's Twitter handles, guys. I'm just navigating myself. I'm getting used to this, so bear with me. You guys are a lot younger than me. You faster. Everything is just different.
Don't worry. We've been liking and sharing everything all day. You can find us all under #SISTEM 2021.
Very happy about the fact that we were trending in Ireland 3 different times throughout the day. I kept checking to be like, are we? So, yes, trending a lot. I got a new podcast project with Cassidy that me and her will be launching soon, so we'll see. Hey Cian, we found you.
How are we?
Yes.
I made it in. Yeah, I managed to make the journey. It's just really I think it wouldn't have been a day of being on my computer for me if my internet hadn't dropped at least once. It's not the most reliable situation here, unfortunately.
It's fine. There James is there he is. Everyone is just so excited to see you and that you're okay. So delighted about
No one has mentioned Kane and I's wardrobe change.
No. Actually, I just noticed that myself because I was like, is he okay? Alrighty. I'm gonna sit back and I might just watch you guys. I mean, where's my t-shirt? That's what my question is.
Don't you panic. There's surprises coming. All the speakers have surprises. So
I think I just cut there again. Apologies. So it's not going ideally at the minute. I think I'm back though now. I think it's after steadying up.
Let me see. Hopefully everyone's got a screen. Fingers crossed. Come on, Chloe's internet. You can do it. Is anyone seeing it?
Not yet.
Oh, we've got a yes on the stage. Here we go. Amazing. Okay, so we're not going to bore you to tears because I want to go and get my dinner and have a lie down. So I don't know about anybody else, but I thought that was an amazing day. of all the talks, sessions, panels, workshops. We are just blown away. I'm going to steal CK's phrase. There were so many golden nuggets. So we are officially at that time of the day where we close off. But Cian and I have a few bits of housekeeping to wrap up. So firstly, thank you to everybody who is here and attended wherever in the world that you watched. We really appreciate you coming along. And not only do we have to thank you for coming today, but we have to thank all our amazing sponsors. So these companies are the main reason why we can actually put SISTEM on, and they honestly provide such an amazing lineup. That's just my opinion. You can feel free to argue in the chat. So a huge thank you to our diamond sponsor, MasterCard. The team at MasterCard are always such a pleasure to work with, and their contributions today have been amazing. We also have our platinum sponsors, Amazon and Aflac, and a huge thank you to Mornay this morning, who was our first workshop on automated testing. And they also provided the ducks for the merchandise boxes. So if you missed out on that, that's tough luck, sad times for you. We also have our gold sponsors, Civica and Microsoft, who gave some fabulous workshops as well and fostered amazing conversations around inclusivity and shared some fabulous knowledge. And lastly, but not least, we have HubSpot, Stripe, and Accenture, and a massive thank you to Neve and Joe today for their workshop. So to wrap up this slide, I also have to say another thank you to everyone who bought a ticket and attended, because we have smashed our charity goal out of the park. So can I get a drum roll? Can anybody, come on, I want to see one in the chat. So we have raised a whopping €2,200 for charity. Woo! So I am absolutely blown away when we ran our numbers. So thank you so much, because this will make such a difference to so many diverse communities across Ireland. So this is going to the Irish Network Against Racism and PETA as well. And I'm almost done with my thank yous, I promised. So Cian this morning mentioned all these fabulous people, and you have seen a few of them today, mostly Cian and I's face this morning and right now. But we want to say a massive thank you and reiterate that, as the saying goes, it takes a village to raise a child. And in this metaphor, the child is SISTEM. And there are no amount of thanks that we can give to the team, to our amazing graphics, web, socials, sub-teams, because Lord knows I have you guys tortured this year. And there is also one person who isn't on the slide deck, but you've seen her wonderful face all day, and that is the wonderful CK. And we honestly couldn't have run the main track as fabulously as she has. So let's see big claps for her as well in the chat, and even handling that technical issue, hats off to you. Absolutely smashed it. I was sitting panicking in the background, and you were just up there this is a podcast now. We are just here to chill. So I have waffled enough. The only reason everyone's here at 5 o'clock is to find out who won the prizes. And I've done all our thanks. So I am going to pass over to Cian for those announcements that you've been waiting for, and finish up my segment for today. And in finishing that up, I am also finishing up my time with SISTEM, and it has honestly been one of my favorite events. I'm trying not to cry. So I know I'm handing over to an absolutely amazing team who are wonderfully capable of doing an amazing job. So take it away, Cian. SISTEM is now yours.
Yeah, I mean, that's quite the note to take it off on. I'm gonna have to crack into that in a minute, because I think people are going to be, are waiting here for their competition announcement. So, but there's a bit more to be said in a minute. But yeah, we'll get on to the competition right now. So yeah, competition time. The moment maybe some of you have been waiting for all day. Maybe you didn't even attend the talks. I hope you did. But let's see. So competition. There was 2 competitions. Firstly, we had the hashtag System 2021 pre-competition. Okay, so that was one where people just had to hold a signpost or sign with System 2021 hashtag written on it, and they had to kind of be creative, do something unique, all to kind of hype up and be excited about System. So our winner is, drum roll please, Jenny Flanagan, for this fantastic picture. She went all the way to the effort of baking a System 2021 cake. Like, I mean, if that's not excitement and hype, I don't really know what is. So Jenny will be getting in touch with you directly to get all your details and stuff, and you will be getting your Nintendo Switch Lite, which Chloe I think has there. So yeah, fantastic post.
I actually saw that on Twitter just randomly on my feed. I was like, who is this? This is amazing. I thought it was someone on the team. That's why I was like, oh, this is really great. So well done. Well done.
Yeah, exactly. Great. And like, hopefully if we're back in person next year, we might need to hit you up for the catering or something like that, because that would be a great addition to the day, I think. So I think we'll go on to the announcement for the second competition now. So this is the competition that was running for the entirety of the day. Our hashtag System setup, also with the Nintendo Switch Lite up for grabs. So another drum roll, please, I think. And I'm not sure if there's a delay on the slides here, but yes, here's our winner, Donal, with his fantastic setup there, with his site reliability engineering book out and everything, his System 2021 notebook. Great setup. I hope you enjoyed watching the event today. You've also managed to get to wrangle a Nintendo Switch Lite out of it. So, hopefully that's made the day worth it for you. But yeah, thanks so much for your support today. And thanks to everyone else who posted over the last week with the pre-competition and over the course of today, both for the system setup competition and just in general. I think we're trending at number 3 or number 4 at some stage today, which does absolutely fantastic, especially when there's like Premier League matches on and stuff. I think that's quite a thing to compete with. So I'm pretty happy with getting up there. So, but yeah, that's our competitions. Thanks to everyone who participated, and come back next year and maybe we'll have some more things up for grabs if you didn't quite manage it this time.
I just want to add one more thing, Cian. Chloe, Cian, you guys, the entire organizers of the team, honestly, give yourselves a pat on the back, because what you pulled off today, when I talked about inspirational, empowering everything, I honestly, truly to God meant it. So do please give yourselves a round of applause. Guys, do attendees as well. You guys were absolutely amazing today, engaging with me in the chat and talking to me on Twitter, as well as just that. So I do want to just get that like couple of seconds just to say that to you guys. So please take that moment to reflect on what an amazing job. This village, y'all just raised a child, a teenager, an adult, a retiree, whatever you want to call it, but you did it, okay? You did it. So please make sure that you guys include yourselves in it.
Thanks so much. But yeah, it's a team effort. So there's so many people behind the scenes now who, should get all the credit they deserve, because it's, absolutely a team effort. But yeah, so anyway, as you can see here, the slide, big thank you. Chloe said, she wasn't going to try bore you to tears. I'm going to try my best not to, but I have a little bit to say here. But I think it's well deserved. It needs to be said. There's a few people who need to be thanked, and a few things I'd like to say just about system. And plus, we need to be looking ahead maybe until next year and kind of maybe see what things might look like, in a year's time. So I just want to reiterate Chloe's thanks to all of our sponsors. The support has been a massive boost to the conference this year, especially with it being online. To still have that support was great, both in terms of putting us in a position to get the best, equipment, tools, and literal software for making system happen online, and also for being part of the system community by providing the bridge for networking between students and the industry, another key part of system. But as well as making up a section of our fantastic speakers, panelists, and workshop hosts who are here today. And on that note, we also have to just extend a huge thank you to all of today's speakers, moderators, panelists, and hosts. You are an integral part of this day. You all are who the students of today and professionals of tomorrow are coming to meet, watch, and learn from. It's already been mentioned, but we are genuinely blown away by how well today has gone, and I hope everyone watching at home is too. Although really, like, should we be surprised when we look at the quality and caliber of the speakers we had present today? Like the SISTEM team, like we were just delighted to be able to bring them all together, all these brilliant individuals together, albeit to one digital place. So really, it's just great to see, like, the result of our work is just getting people together, because it's these brilliant people that made today what it is. So just to continue on, sorry if I'm boring you, only a little bit more left to say. So I mentioned in the opening that people might try to use today as an opportunity to form partnerships and make connections despite the circumstances. And I can only hope that people have found that happened, either through the networking system or chat on Hopin, connecting and chatting on LinkedIn, pushing the buzz for SISTEM over social media, or by just bonding over a common interest or a fun student lightning talk. So as always, the goal of SISTEM is to bring the whole of the student tech community together, and this is where I'm going to use my metaphor token of the day. The whole is greater than the sum of its parts. In my eyes, what makes SISTEM like truly unique and frankly very special is not any one thing. It's not just big names or just growth or attendance or just the talks on the day. It's literally all of it in combination, and it's glued solidly together by the efforts of the student-run university societies throughout Ireland, which I and the rest of the committee are so lucky to be a part of. So one last thing, and it absolutely has to be said, is on behalf of the committee, we want to say an enormous thank you to both Chloe and Adam. It is both of their last years of being on the committee and of being students for now. Maybe they'll go for something further down the line, but for now, they're off into the real bad world, okay? So we all wholeheartedly wish them the absolute best of luck with their endeavors, and just we look forward to seeing them back as the attendees next year, hopefully. Maybe they won't, if they're not already sick of us and the event and the organization, maybe they'll be happy to come back and just sit back and enjoy the show. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming today. I really do hope you enjoyed. I think we have one last slide of what we might be looking forward to, and which is SISTEM 2022. I hope to see you all there. Thank you very much.